Hello. Thank you for stopping in, checking in on this video. Will be my 1 year review of living in Atlanta, and I just wanted to come on and give everyone an update on my thoughts. This first video is going to be the cons part, so if you are easily offended, you probably want to switch this off and wait till I come out with the pros, because I promise you it'll be worth it. But no, just a quick reflection of living in Atlanta, moving from the West Coast, born and raised in California, moved from Portland, Oregon to Atlanta. Just to be clear, I live in the Atlanta metro area, but I work in the city of Atlanta. So I've kind of gotten the feel of a good survey of all of it. But what I'll say so far is that, well, I guess I'll save that for the next video. Please like and subscribe, and please share this video with a friend trying to grow the channel. All right, here we go. Let's just get it out the way. Let's go with the cons. First one, please don't come for me. I'm just a West Coast kid, but I gotta say the cons is the food. Now, this is a caveat here. Let me just say, the food has not been great. Have I tried every place? Obviously not. Still, are looking to find something that I actually think is like, worth the hype. I have not yet, but that's to be determined. So we'll just put a little asterisk next to that food. But I have not experienced good food in Atlanta. It hasn't been, I wouldn't say terrible, but most of it hasn't been great. Now, the one thing I will say, Atlanta will do you right when it comes to wings. They get that right 100% of the time, for sure. But overall, if I got to look at some of the, just coming from Portland and even the Bay Area, and some other places that I've been, the food in Atlanta is, it's not the, it's underwhelming. Okay, we'll just put it there. The second part of that is let's try the customer service in Atlanta. Customer service in Atlanta is a little weird. Just a little weird. You don't get it's it's weird because Atlanta is such a hospitable place, but when you go to these restaurants and these places, like, it's not very welcome or a warm feeling. It's like you're bothering someone, or you're trying to get some attention and get, maybe it's just the places that I've been going to. I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments. But yeah, the customer service hasn't been good. And just to circle back to the food part real quick, what is the deal with all the restaurants having, not all of them, because I haven't been to all of them, but most of the restaurants with the crinkle fries? Like, why is that? Like, aren't we past that? There's so many things that are out there that are so much better than crinkle fries. I mean, we're talking bottom of the barrel here. Get creative, people. Like, crinkle fries, is that the best we can do? All right, enough on that. Yeah, customer service lackluster for sure. Not all of it, but there has been some places I'm like, wow, the customer service is pretty bad. Moving on. I think driving in Atlanta can be a little challenging because people tend to be a little more rude. No Southern hospitality whatsoever, for sure, on the highway. So if you think about moving here and there's no hospitable people on the road, people are like, trying to get where they need to go, which rightfully so. That kind of leads into the next point. Traffic here. Traffic is awful. I just read a report not too long ago that said that the traffic here is becoming more comparable to like California in a lot of ways, which I totally agree with that. Like, when you've been to like Los Angeles and, the Bay Area where I'm from, which is like the cousin to Los Angeles, but it's getting like that here in a lot of areas. So traffic is another thing, and that leads into the next point, is the insurance costs. This is something that no one talked about on a lot of the review videos that I tried to find and watch before moving here. The cost of insurance for a vehicle here is crazy. And if you, I don't know if, probably if you're native, you don't know any better, but Atlanta's a very expensive place to have insurance. And I had insurance in California and Oregon. Very expensive. Very expensive. So that's something that I thought was a little bit of a shocker. Next one is weather. I struggle with putting this one on here, but some people will look at this as a con, depending on where you're from. Growing up in the on the West Coast, we didn't battle humidity. We didn't battle a lot of that stuff. So, you know, you get a little spoiled over there. And then when you come over here, you're like, the weather. But I got to be honest, this last year was great. It wasn't that bad. I'm not saying it was pleasant, but it definitely wasn't as bad as people let it to be. I thought the weather was pretty good. And you get more sunny days than humid days. Like really, 3 months out of the year is what I've been told, and what I've experienced is where it's just terrible. And that's basically the summer. Summer is my favorite season. So to me, especially the evenings, I thought it was, me personally, I enjoyed it. Just because I feel like your skin is glistening and you just, I don't know, you feel good. Get a cocktail, sit outside, have a good time. So I don't put that in the cons, but I know a lot of people do. So I wanted to at least be fair. Coming from the West Coast, yeah, I could see how that could be a little bit of a challenge, but anyway. Next one is bugs. The bugs in Georgia is crazy. Some of the bugs here is just, man. I knew in the South everything was a little bit bigger, but you know, coming here, I've seen things that I've never seen before, and the bugs are just crazy here. They're everywhere, especially during the summer. You know, bugs. You have snakes. I haven't seen any snakes. I know other people I know, like my wife and stuff like that, they've seen some snakes. I have not, but I know the snakes can be crazy here. So, but the bugs, man, I've saw killer wasps, giant hornets, all those things, just wild. But it makes sense, you know, with all the trees and, you know, and how much rain and moisture you get here and things of that nature. But those are a lot of things that, that's my con list. That wasn't too bad, right? I thought I was pretty fair on my take. I'm going to make another video about the pros, so stay tuned for that. But all in all, I think that if that's the cons and if any of that gets to you, then yeah, I can see you not wanting to come here. But no, that's all I got. So take care. Talk to you later. Bye.